Okay, well, let's get into it. But yes, the international players are all from rich families, pretty much. I think it's the third show in the set, or maybe the second. The music changes as the story progresses, sort of like interpretive dance. I enjoyed it, and the sheer number of shoes they burned through on their tour is astonishing. I'm not British, but my grandparents are British immigrants, and they're so British they still use Cockney rhyming slang. Lol. In America, the rich thing is cricket, horseback, polo, tennis, and racquetball. Yeah, makes sense. I think the Polish sport here might be squash. Gotta go let my puppies out. Be right back in like 20 min. Then I'll work on chapter 4 to 6. Oh, I forgot squash here too. Book is getting the puppies hell out. Out. Hell yeah. The hairy kind, not the flesh kind, lol. Yeah, I think it's just PL. 16K! Oh dear god, I'm Krillin! Levi, me and Levi are Krillins. Oh god. Man, I keep getting pretty low power levels. Book earlier got 9,252 or something. Lowest I've seen. 45,900. Jesus, click. Ooh, almost maxed out. Yeah, I'm not that stretched. Mage unite magical creature, demand fallen spirit. Oh, we got a cat girl up in here. And I'm a troll. Of course I'm a troll. That's the perfect race. Dark elves from the Elder Scrolls. Yeah, a Dunmer is a dark elf. Orc gang, stay winning. They applauding you, Atox. I don't think I deserve that, guys. I think that's a little much. You know. Dark elf, I can dig it. Hell yeah. That's what it's all about. Long ears and a long shoe size. True, click. True.
You know what they say about a man with big feet.
Proportions are all that matters. I thought you were gonna say tail. Lol. Isn't that what you got, Sean?
Big
You're the one who got
shoes.
the misthrow? Oh, they stub their toes more often? That was a toe comment. What the fuck? Okay, well, if we even without toe connoisseur, guys, we can throw up some of this. Because we're already talking about it, so why not, right? The hell is Toe? I have no idea where Toe is, but usually doing this will summon him from the shadows. He was here yesterday, wasn't he? Or was he here the day before yesterday? It was either yesterday or the day before yesterday he was here. But sometimes, you know, throwing this up... Yeah, Toe will come. He'll appear out of nowhere just randomly as soon as I turn this off. And he'll be like, wait, I had a feeling you were showing your feet. But I don't see feet. And I'll be like, yeah, well, he was here the day after the costume stream. Yeah, because he missed out on the Hatsune Miku stream. The real toe connoisseurs are the friends we meet along the way. Got an update on Windows today, and it took 20 minutes for my PC to finally load up. Yeah, mine's telling me to update, and I tell it to go fuck itself. Not saying fuck you in a friendly way, saying fuck you in a fucking meaningful, detrimental way. Fucking, I don't need your goddamn updates, Windows.
A disturbance in the toe force.
True! He just knows. You know what that is? I'll just I'll just play it now because
Do
it
it.
talks to
You
stream.
can find it. Whip out the microscope.
True. I like how it's not even just feet, but specifically toes. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, anyone can enjoy feet, but we're really digging into the toes. Especially the big toe. It's all about the big toe. That's the most important toe. I don't know how to describe this. It's like, you know, the like, when you haven't eaten in a while, like, you know, because you can't, like, eat before going to the dentist. Actually, that's not true. It's like, bubblegum. Car.
You know what they say about men with a really big toe but really small hands and feet.
That toe is a third leg? He's disproportionate?
They win the 2025 presidency.
I used to be able to chew my own toenails. The thought alone is revolting to me now, but even if it wasn't, my body can't do that anymore. Jesus Christ, Sean. No, it's not the Novocaine of the like you know the thing that they did it's like the cleaner because Novocaine is the thing that freezes you, but then there's like the cleaner stuff that like they put in. I haven't like gone to the dentist in a while, but we're talking like 2005 dentist, right? So not the shit they do now, but you know they put the foam like mouth thing, and then they'd stick that in, and then that like glue down and like cement around your teeth. Fluoride, yeah, that's what it is. And then it was flavored, right? And no, I won't believe I need cold hard facts. Same, I would never actually suck my own toe, but I could. I have scopophobia. Usually a sickly orange flavor in my experience. How old were you when you could do that? Early 20s or more like normal babies and toddlers? Yeah, if you were like 8 years old, that's a little different. And if you were like 18, that's way fucking different. I can still do it, and I'm 33 in 10 days. Pics or it didn't happen. I mean, what? I could do it in my 20s, but I stopped before I turned 12. I have to pay to suck on toes these days, in this economy.
True Eggy.
I could probably get my leg behind my neck. Getting your foot within mouth range is something almost everyone should be able to do. You guys aren't tricking me into bringing my foot up to my mouth to prove the point. This is like, can you touch your elbows together? Or can you touch them together behind your back? I'm a fat motherfucker. Nice and thick there, book. Leg behind head confirmed. Not quite neck. Sean will suck your toes for free, Eggy. More than thick, obese. I see, book. Sean is too clever. Oh, I forgot to turn this back on. Sean is too clever for that. Sean ain't sucking nothing for free. My hip straight up won't allow it anymore. Sucking anyone else's toes. No. Just no. You're not into that, Sean? You're not into the... I don't even know what to call that. It's like the whole, like, you didn't keep that hip flexibility. Shame. If you need a good, podiatrist, Sean's calling is toes. Foot fetish. I was gonna say more like, you know how, like, the more you cover things up, the more people will create new taboos towards things that aren't covered up. You know? Like breasts wouldn't be, like, female breasts would not be a big deal if we didn't cover them up. The fact that we cover them up makes them a big deal. And you get to a point where people are attracted to things that they can see, like penises. Yeah, but we all see those every day, Click. At least I see multiple of them every day. I mean, what? Alright. Let's see what we've got here. We look up to the people whose minds are in the gutter. They're so pure. So it's like... at... like the transition between saying like a Fuda or a dick girl or a femboy or a trans is very nuanced in how you're trying to depict it, because for me it's like I like the femininity, so it's not necessarily femboys, it's more Fudas. But then you have to have a sub, so it's like Fuda on female, or they're meant to be gratifying, so it wouldn't make sense to write in a Discord between their self-ID and their physical reality. There's a show where male gang members failed to complete a mission and they were surgically turned into female to make an idol group to get the money back. Backstreet Girls Goku doll was pretty funny. Interesting. Okay. Why can't I make myself leave? It's okay, Book. I think we're over it. I think it's over and done with. We're back to the story. The goal is to avoid going to the dentist. Conflict. Parents won't let you get out of it. Disaster. We are on the way to the dentist. Reaction. Chewing gum, this is only calming action. How to deal with not having the gum at the dentist. Decision. It's become a train wreck. Don't want to stare, but can't look away. The filth I've heard, I need ear bleach. Isn't that Trump COVID cure? Yes, I've seen the mangled bodies and can't look away. Backstreet Boys was a euphemism for a group of males whose back street is used for boys. I kind of miss going to the dentist. I always liked going as a kid. Why did you ruin one of my childhood pop groups? Now that's all I will remember it as. Backstreet Boys! Backstreet's back! Alright! Rubbernecking. Oh my god! Fuck, you should have left, I'm sorry! I tried to make it go away by focusing on the story, but it just won't go away. My job is done here. Exactly, Click. I'm blue, I'm in need of a guy, I'm in need of a guy, I'm in need of a guy. Oh, damn, Beezus. Oh, by the way, do you have anything you want us to read, Beezus? Just, before we, you know. Hell yeah, motherfucker! Eat shit, bitches! Bitches ain't shit, motherfucker! Fuck! It didn't work. Fuck! I'm good, just here to watch today. Hell yeah, it's all good, Beezus. Everyone join up, you gotta get them points. Yeah, I'm still on a streak. There you go, Sean. The fuck? My light just turned off. Bitch, fuck you, Ghost. You guys see that shit? This happened, like, this light will just randomly turn on. It will randomly turn off. It's so ridiculous. I'm glad it happened randomly on stream. Everyone's in for it, man. Let's fucking go! Poor Chameleon on kick, being left behind.
Is that the ghost Toe was on about a while ago?
Yes! The shadow that's behind, that roams behind me. Milo, take your portals and get back home. Make the water cooler clog like normal, damn it. I don't know why I like falling asleep to you talk. I try to admit a peaceful, chilling, calm, vibe that, you know, is just almost like ASMR with like the typing, where it's just kind of like. You know, it's just something in the background to just get you going. You know. But I mean, I'm glad. That's the kind of vibe I'm going for.
Cheered X5, thank you so much. Clicking your support is much appreciated.
Clicking, thank you. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it.
Dude, what are you doing?
I'm giving you my earth.
Beezus wins the raffle.
I'm gonna kill you with my cold. Die, alien.
I'm not an alien, dillweed. I'm a henchman.
Oh, Beezus has enough for a wellness check.
I'm Hank's friend.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Would you believe I'm Brock Sampson's long-lost son?
If that were true, I don't think I would have caught you so easily.
I couldn't run because I had a lighter up my ass.
Okay, now I believe you're Hank's friend.
True, 24, true. Oh, but yeah, do wellness check, Beezus. Just wellness check, all one word. Exclamation point, wellness check.
Do not drink water. Do not leave your seat. Do not move your feet. Do not stretch. Do not go to the bathroom. Have another toke.
True. Thanks, Beezus. I gotta make sure I'm taking care of myself. I thought the rapture was here. I forgot you were playing River Dance. LMAO. Oh, you missed the L! Chell this whack. Blame me for that command. It's saying I need to get high. True. It's actually, it's the perfect time. Guys, look how long the stream has been up. 4 hours, 20 minutes, and 50 seconds. This is the perfect time for a 420 toke. Oh. And I have no water, so that's annoying. Stoner Claus is coming to room. Drew. Damn. All right. His decision. Choking on the weed, the water, or both. There was no water. That's the problem, Click. There was like that much water left. He knows when you are toking. He knows when you are baked. He knows if you're a lame-ass F. Sophie, chill, for goodness sake. Oh, Sean, that is going in the Hall of Fame. Community poetry. Boom. There you go, Sean. The last couple ones have been you. No one else has been able to get another one. But that one's 100% worth it. Well done, good sir. An ad. I'll see you soon. Oh, I wish Twitch didn't force ads on smaller creators. It's so annoying. I have it set so you don't, like, the minimum amount so I don't get pre-rolls. But you have to have fucking ads. I hate ads. Thank you. I didn't come up with Stoner Claus, but I did come up with that just now. Well, doesn't matter whether you came up with it, Sean. You're immortalized through saying it.
Just subscribe.
Just subscribe. Like everyone else, just subscribe. Like Book, just subscribe. Yeah, they don't pay us enough for the ads. Yeah, no, it's really stupid. Like, I made an alt to watch the ads on because I'm a better fan than anyone else. Is that why I'm getting 3 cents instead of 2 cents? $0.08, 1 cent, 4 cents, 11 cents, 5 cents, 11 cents, 2 cents, 2 cents, 6 cents, 9 cents. That was probably a long stream. 8 cents, 10 cents. Damn, 10 cents. That's insane. And those are like 4 to 6 to 8 hour streams. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, does that even pay for the bandwidth that I use? I'm not even sure. Yep, I have average of 70 viewers. Oh, nice, Click. That's dope. No, Eggy, that does not pay the electricity. I have, like, I get ads on everyone else's stream, but never here. Add 30 cents. Yeah, that's pretty much what I figured. It's like, I'm just thinking in my head, what about photo albuming too? But I'm like, the photo albuming is like personal shit. Because it's like all of our family and stuff like that. I don't know if I'd want to put that on YouTube. I mean, it'd be really, really cool, but, like, that's a little personal, right? Whereas a puzzle is cool, like that. Do it so I can finally swat your Walmart. I feel sad for actors who get stuck as villains in every movie show they take part in. They're typecast stuck too hard, and they actually get hated in real life by people who think their character is them. Yeah, no one wants to see that, Raffle. I'm joking. How many have you swatted so far, Eggy? Like 237? So you got like what? 70 more to go? 67 more to go? Guys, don't tell him that he's already hit mine. I mean, what? Maybe we should go back to the story. I'm still trying to figure out, like, what his decision is. And how that will flow with the story. There was a story? Exactly, Click. Exactly. Oh. Alright, we finished one. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, whoops, we don't want that. We want... Damn it, I'm an idiot. Where is it? Get this. Stuck at 30 views on today's chapter. The wife from Breaking Bad getting hate is a good example of that. Breaking Bad. Yeah. It's unfortunate that that happens, but I mean, it's part of life, right? That's what happens when you put your face in front of the camera. You have to deal with that kind of shit. The women do be bad at breaking. Am I right? On that note, I got to ride my guy. It was Goose chatting with you. Hope to catch you again in yours or see you in mine. Been fun. Hell yeah, Click. Have a good night, good sir. Thanks for stopping by, man. Always a good time. I'll hope to pop in on yours. 8 p.m. I am home by that's 10 o'clock. So if you're longer than 2 hours, I should be able to hop in there, cause I should be home by 10 o'clock your time. Peace. What time you posting the chapters at? 8 to 12 a.m. So yeah, I'll be on. Oh, in the morning. Ooh. I thought you meant at night. Oh, wait, no, to 12 a.m. Wait. I'm an idiot. I'm retarded. Wait, 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Okay, yeah, no, I read that wrong. I'm like, wait. Then I was like, wait, no, I'm an idiot. 7 p.m. is the largest influx on getting viewers for a story. If you're posting any other time, you usually struggle to get even a single view unless you've got a big story already. Yeah, 8 p.m. till 12. Because I start at 12:30 my time, and it's 5 a.m. right now. So it's like 7 a.m. for you, right? Like you're 2 hours ahead of me. Central and Eastern, because I'm Mountain. I love time zones. Gonna go get an early night, fella. Sayonara. Sayonara, Levi! Well, Genki... How do you say... Wait. I don't know how to say have a good night, but, you know. I tried. Okay, so the goal here is... sit through fluoride conflict. Can't stop gagging.
Oyasumimasu.
Oyasumimasu. There you go. After much scrolling, I found my post for today 10 hours ago. It's 4 a.m. here. Who's Valium Boy in your Discord? So, there's this guy named Valium Boy, and he was like my very first like dedicated viewer who like watched every single day. He's from France. And he, he really liked the stream, and he was on Kick, and he tried to get people to go to Kick because he felt lonely on Kick, so he made an account on Twitch, and, he stayed on Twitch, and he was back and forth on Kick and Twitch. I've been looking through your Discord, and he's been entertaining me. Yeah, so, he has to be mod, so I gave him moderator. And for like 3 months, he would just, like, someone would come in on Kick and say, like, the N-word, and he would just, like, instantly ban them and be like, Valiant Boy, like, ask me before you ban someone, like, don't ban people. And he just kept banning people and stuff for, like, random reasons, and then I took him aside in Discord, and I was like, yo, bro, stop banning people, or I'm gonna have to take your badge and your gun. And, i.e., I'm taking away your moderator. And then he was okay for a week, and then me and Tone Connoisseur were making a joke about Valiant Boy just being a random viewer. And I guess he got pissed off and he banned Toe Connoisseur. And I said, Valiant Boy, you can't do that! So I took moderator away from him. And then he spent like 2 days basically harassing me while I tried to ignore him. And then he eventually just left the stream. And then he came back in the Discord and left that message. I fucking have no idea, man. He had a fucking massive crash out. I hope he's okay. Do you just come up with random plot points to start with, or is everything made up on the spot for the short story? I have an idea, such as guy who is addicted to chewing gum, or not really addicted, but you know, he's like obsessed. Obsessed with chewing gum. Dentist tells him he can't chew gum while his tongue is frozen. He chews gum and eats his tongue. And then as we're going through making all of the story, figure out like where are the locations that we're going, what's the year, what's the time, who are the characters, what's the event. Then we have like all the senses, sight, sound, smell, for like all of the locations, touch, taste. Then we have the scene structure. We have the goal, conflict, disaster, reaction, dilemma, decision. And then we do that for all of the scenes. And then we do the standard summarization of the story. But it's all spawned the only thing I ever really think about is the plot. And then I'm like, how can I make this plot interesting? And then it just kind of just goes from there. And then usually what I do is I write this out, then I'll wait a day, fester some more ideas and more in-depth stuff, and then we'll write the story the next day. Or we'll send it through AI and get like an in-depth idea of a direction to go and how we can work with it. But we're nearing like the maximum time limit now of today because I work early. So we're kind of gonna have to end pretty soon here, which is unfortunate, but that's how she goes. But I don't work to, like, I work today as in, like, you know, later today. But I don't work tomorrow. So, like, tomorrow's stream is going to be great because I don't work afterwards so I can sleep in so we can have... So next stream's going to be longer. Right? That's the hope. And I'll have thought of the story throughout the day of what to do with it. And then we can finish up here with more things. Because we're just trying to get into, like, more in-depth, especially with the story being so short. We want it to be, like, an inner conflict thing, right? So we're like, well, let's just do, like, my remembering of being at the dentist when I was a kid. It was fucking torture being at the dentist when you're a kid. So I figured write that into it. And then he's like, you know, he basically ruins his life by fucking up his tongue. Because he basically eats his tongue while he's chewing gum. You know? And then the end of the story is his realization of what happened. Is like blood is dripping out of his mouth. But it's like his whole mouth is frozen so he can't feel it. And it's like, that's what happens when you chew gum. Because, like, it's going to be part of the category of, you know, if you're old enough and you know, the Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul. But these stories are going to be more for, like, adults and, like, maybe young adults. You know, like, 16 to, no, maybe 18 plus. Because they're really gruesome stories, right? But they all have, like, a moral line on them. Or, like, a, you know, consequential act of something extremely minor, right? And it's like, oh, you better not do this, right? And this is in that category. So it's an extremely morally pressed story. So it's supposed to be highly determinable with inner conflict and desire and, you know, character building. And that's where most of the tension and the atmosphere of the story comes from, is that cold sweat that you're in when you finally hear the sound of the drills start. And you can feel the pressure in your mouth, but you can't feel anything. And the sensation is just, like, unnerving to you, right? Unfortunately, we didn't get to read Chapter 9 of Be the Music because Callie went and had a nap and utterly disappeared. So, I think we're just going to call it here. Thanks for watching, everyone. It was a great day today. We had some massive banter. We fucking popped the hell off, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and having a good time. We'll be back on tomorrow. I know it's a little bit of a shorter stream, but that's how she goes. You know, we didn't get too far through the story, but it never matters. What matters is having fun and fucking around and doing whatever the hell we want, because that's what this is all about. If you can't fuck around and do whatever you want, then what's the point of being here, right? This is all entertainment at the end of the day. I'm trying to put on a show for you guys, so hopefully you're enjoying the show, right? And today seems like you guys were. So thanks for the engagement, thanks for hanging out, thanks for, you know, being you. And remember, if you can't say fuck you to your friends, who can you say fuck you to? Fuck you! Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. I love how it's like scaled like that. I'm back again, now full of food. Alright, book, do you have something that you want me to read? We read chapter 9. It was interesting. A little, coagulated, but once we clarified what was going on, not right now. Alright, well, alright, then we are going back into the story. We need to figure out what the next scene is. His goal. To get out of the dentist office fast as possible. I'm doing a new idea now. Ooh, separate characters into different paragraphs. If 10 characters are going to speak, altering between them all, that would be like 15 to 20 paragraphs as they alternate speaking roles. And giving the weight of red silk a rest to breathe. Nice. Nice. Kind of like a minor conflict. Like, to hear about my new idea. It's only just starting to cook, but I'm excited about it. Yes, book, I would love to hear about your idea. Maybe it will give me some inspiration. I'll finish I'm just trying to think about like what happens at the end in the dentist. Oh. Last brush and floss. Disaster. There are 49 gods. It's about a very religious world. There are special humans who can host gods. Technically 51 gods, as there are 2 primordial gods. Ooh, interesting. Everything is centered around 7. And then the other ones are kind of just like backup ones, just chilling in the background, but have kind of interlopes throughout the story. Holy crap, book, that's going to be a lot of work designing enough of the religion to keep things cohesive. Good luck with this one. That's what AI is for, Sean. Structure. I already have a lot of it. The rituals for the gods are all about sacrifice. Props to you then, because I had enough trouble with the kids and all in an orphanage, and I still haven't named them all. Toe Connoisseur! How's it going? Welcome, welcome. How are you? The toe man cometh. We need the bat toe signal. Very true, very true. We all know what's happening and what's going on. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Hell yeah! Let's What we talking about, boys? Let's get her. Oh, it can be a big toe with bat art on it. Like a little, like, True. That's how we do it. No, this doesn't work. Okay, nearing the end of the story now, so we're going to start cutting things out. So, for instance, birth, blue background with a moon and the bat in front of it painted on a big toe.
Sean, see, I told you blue is the best color. You can't fuck with blue, bitch. Eat it. Eat a dick, bitch. Blue. Motherfucker.
So, for instance, birth, creation, generative acts, minor sacrifice, menstrual blood, major sacrifice, mother, grandmother, maternal, or matrilineal offering, family, kinship, lineage, minor sacrifice, umbilical cord, or child's early life relic, major sacrifice, oldest or youngest family member, disease, decay, healing, minor sacrifice, fingernails, teeth, or infected flesh, major sacrifice, own body part, finger, ear, or infected loved one. Blue background. Just need it to be the channel points list once you get that figured out and have images. What am I hearing? Dark, sexy man voice. That's a change. Where's the cult noir? We need some of that detective story with that voice.
I walked in to the room, the smoke billowing from my cigar. I took a few puffs as I looked around the room. A notebook, 3 words etched upon it. I didn't want. Nothing else. I looked down at the page. It appeared to be smeared in blood. There were a few things that were odd about it, however. It appeared that the person who had done this was left-handed due to the angle of the smudging and the nail marks that you could tell. The angle was all wrong, as if he had used someone else's hand, possibly.
I don't know, how was that? Get that 1950s, 1940s. That was great. I knew that voice is perfect for that style of story. Yep. Okay, so we're cutting out that, and then the reaction is... excitement. Get the keys. Find the gum in the car. Find the gum. To chew the gum despite being told not to. So yeah, actually, we could probably take the disaster and put the disaster here and be like, parents say, don't chew gum. Fake pouty over no gum. To chew gum despite being told not to. Find the gum. Chew. Can't feel his face, cheeks, or his tongue. Something is wrong after the fifth or sixth piece of gum wad. Getting bigger. I don't need to fully fucking describe this. Disaster, he fucking chews his tongue. Boom, there. Reaction. Screaming. No. Terror and petrified. Sits in car as he bleeds out. I think that's a good end. And he just like kind of looks down and he sees he kind of like pulls it out of his mouth and it's like a third of his tongue. It's not the gum. Or it's like stuck in with the gum. It's like molded and pressed like inside of it, like completely fucking covered in blood. Just this red mass. And he's just like, oh fuck, I fucked up. Okay, so we're actually just gonna take this, and for the summary, we're gonna throw it over here so we can do this kind of piece by piece so we don't get lost halfway down the way. Parents call him to go to the dentist. Hates the dentist. No. We're gonna say, because it's got to be like, what's the point, right? The whole point is, his chewing gum. So Freddy is sitting in his room.
Have a great stream. I am off. Hangry beast and all.
Yep, no worries, Sean. Have a great night, good sir. Thanks for hanging out and having a good time. What's going on, Atox? How's life? Life is good, Toe Connoisseur. We do not work tomorrow. So it should be a nice long stream today. We should get some writing done. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes, though. You know me. Shit can just go sideways immediately, right? Justified crash out. True, Toe. True. Oh, speaking of crash outs, did you see who posted in the Discord? Levi was making fun of you in the Discord for not being good at Daggerfall, but I watched his stream a minute ago and he is stuck in tunnel. You mean he was making fun of me not being good at Oblivion? GPB, welcome, welcome. How's it going? True, Muffin, true. No, it's Valium Boy. Valium Boy being Valium Boy. He DM'd me and asked me if I was fine, and I was like, yeah? Are you coming back? It's like, are you over it? Why does Valiant Boy leave voice memos and then just remove them randomly? Because his name is Valiant Boy. We're pretty sure there's something quite not right with him. He's a little in the head, Beezus. I feel like you are Valiant, Beezus. No, because Beezus doesn't play to the meta. It would be instantly known if he was Valiant Boy, because he would be playing to the meta. And his English is actually really, really good, whereas Valium's is very kind of broken. Like he understands the Beezus kind of hears and has mentioned Valium a few times. I don't think Beezus is Valiant Boy. I don't get that kind of vibe. I mean, you never know, but I don't get that kind of vibe. Not sure Beezus was here for the main lore. No, Beezus is only like, what, you're like a week old, Beezus? You've been, I don't know if you've lurked in here before or not, but came like 3 days ago, honestly. 4? Yeah, time just flies by when you're having fun here, right? Every day, all day, boys, let's fucking go!
I came 3 minutes ago.
What, so Valiant posts voice chats and deletes them? Yeah, he posted, I think he deleted it. Yeah, he deleted it. Or was it in somewhere else? I don't know where else he would have posted it. Don't you think this emote looks a bit like a penis squashing her? Yes, it does. It's beautiful. Where's mine? Yeah, it's gone. He was just saying, I'm good, I'm good, how are you, how are you, I'm good. I'm like, Valiant Boy, I don't think you're good because you keep saying that you're good, but you keep asking me if I'm good. And I'm like, I'm clearly good. I don't know if you're good, though. Most normal French person. True! Called by parents to go to dentist. Has to have cavities filled, gets full, freezing, has some issues, but gets through it. Now free of the dentist chair. Begs to sit in car, but is told only if he refrains from chewing gum. He decides to chew the gum and chews off his tongue. Panic creeps in as he realizes taking the gumball from his staring at blood-soaked floor with bits of his tongue in it. Boom! Easy! So for this
Detox
scene,
use the pipe of tuberculosis. It grants a 10 plus humor buff.
okay, so details about the house. I'm reading Yotsuba right now, and it's surprisingly quite funny. Nice. Large room. Lots of stairs. Echo. Voices. Smell of cinnamon and bubblegum. I don't even know what perspective we're doing this in, but I'm just gonna, let's just do it in first person. So we haven't done a first person story in a while, I guess. Oh, I have a great idea for how to make it like his house is really fancy without saying that his house is really fancy. Check this out. I always do that. Oh, Beeza, sorry I missed your message. Yeah, so we write the outline, and then we put it into AI, and the reason we do that is for realism. And you'll notice one thing that I never mentioned that is really important that happens when you go to the dentist. And that's the difference between the hygienist who cleans your teeth and the dentist that actually performs things. And it also gave us the idea to split them into two. So he's only supposed to be going there to get cleaning, but then the dentist looks at his teeth and says, hey, your gums are inflamed and you have a couple cavities. Do you want to get the cavities filled? Talk to his parents, gets the cavities filled, goes into freezing. So he goes into this already anxious about just getting his teeth cleaned, and he winds up being in a scenario where he's now has his mouth frozen. And I think that will add a lot more tension to it, because you're kind of like thinking about it like, oh man, he's just anxious, right? But then when it really starts to hit, it's like, oh shit, man. Like, he was anxious for a reason. He knew this shit was gonna happen. He knew it was too good to be true. He hasn't been brushing his teeth. So that's usually why I like to go through the AI story first, is it just gives context, structure, ideas, and a realism that can only be found if you're like really, really critically, deeply thinking about it, and usually we're not doing that on like the first draft, right? Going to the dentist is actually super chill, even the stuff that hurts. Well, yeah, but Levi, this is like a 12, 13-year-old kid. Like, I fucking hated going to the dentist. I fucking hated getting braces. My teeth were fucked up. Like, my eye teeth were like way up here and like this. Like, I had like a triangle set where I could like put my finger between my teeth and like flick my tooth backwards, basically. They pulled the wrong tooth on me once. If you haven't noticed, I have a thing for dentists. They were supposed to give me a root canal because the center of my tooth fell out. So they gave me a root canal, and then they said they had to pull the tooth either way, because they gave me the option of a root canal or pull the tooth, and I said root canal. They did the root canal, didn't work, had to pull the tooth anyway. So I'd have the root canal and have the tooth pulled. And guess what? They pulled the wrong fucking tooth. So I only have one molar on this side. And I have like a gap between my teeth. Thankfully, I still had braces, like another set of braces I needed to get. So it kind of like spread it more evenly and fixed the gap. But was the dentist operating in the warehouse of your Walmart? Oh my god. I've always liked going, even when I was like 5. I've also always liked getting blood drawn because it just kind of tingles. Different mindset than me. I'm a masochist, but only in a certain way. I hate tiny pain. Tiny pain sucks, like a tiny pinch or something like that. But like a fucking like, you know, like a good solid hit, that's you know, that's worth feeling. But like I hate like small tiny shit. Can't stand that. Like a needle, or that's why I don't have my ears pierced. I was strapped upside down almost when I was a child at the dentist because I was scared. They used a bunch of nurses' assistants to practice on me, and they couldn't figure out how to numb me for some reason. It took me almost my mid-20s to work up the courage to go back after that. Damn. So they just kept stabbing you, Beezus? Like, well, this one didn't work. What about this one? Oh, what? Would this one work? What about this one? Your dentist operating out of a toxin's Walmart's warehouse pieces. Yeah, I don't know. It's free healthcare in Canada, man. Free healthcare my ass. Shit healthcare, more like it. And I remember when I was a kid, there was this guy, and he was like super fucking nervous. And he kind of looked like down on his luck, right? But whatever. And he, he was like, my mom trying to comfort him was kind of like, what's wrong? And he's like, oh, last time I was here, I got a tooth pulled and they didn't freeze me. And he's literally having a fucking panic attack because he's like remembering the pain. I was like, that's fucked up. I've always been scared of dentists ever since then. Sounds free, not sure if it sounds like healthcare. Well, it's not free. That's like the biggest problem, is that it's not free. Okay, something happened with the Muzaks. This live stream recording is not available. What? Did the stream end? And it started up again. Alright. It went from Thursday jazz to Friday jazz. It switched over. My dentist as a kid was an insanely hot MILF, so I didn't mind going. Damn, you're lucky. Mine was an old man. Until I moved, and then it was my friend's mom. But she's not, like, she's skinny, but she's not, like, she's like a 6 or a 7. Doesn't have big boobs or anything. So, wasn't very exciting. Kind of sexy librarian vibe. Damn, Eggy, you're lucky, man. You're fucking lucky. Alright, let's have a toke. We finished the first scene. Alright, guys, we finished the first scene. Let's keep going. Let's get this. We got it. Yeah, my most recent dentist literally looks like Wallace from Wallace and Gromit. I don't know what that is. Wallace and Gromit. The fuck you smoking over there, Eggy? What is that, like Ren and Stimpy? Oh! I didn't know that's what they were called. Or that's what the show was called. But yeah, I know that. I'm not good with names. And we even have the reason for his lavish life was his mom got a settlement. Don't know how realistic that is, but hey. Doesn't have to be realistic. Pipe of enjoyment plus 10 humor minus 10 naming dexterity. True. Okay, I think that works better. Add that little bit in there, because I forgot about that. I'm gonna go to bed now. Alright, yeah, sounds good, Muffin. Have a great night, good sir. Thanks for hanging around and...
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Muffin! Peace, buddy! Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. You will, I think. Good night. True, Muffin. That's all we can do. All I know is I don't work tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about waking up early. Yay! I'm switching tenses again. I kind of want to add some stupid conversation, like kids kind of stuff, but I'm just going to remember that he's chewing gum. Is it me or is the jazz getting a little sexier? No, it's not just you, Eggy. It's the good shit. Wait, it's a jazzy cover of Sam Smith's Stay With Me. I know the song, I just don't know the name of the song. I know that I know the song because I know the tune of the song. But I'm not good with songs either. I'm not really good with music in general. Who knows? So we're kind of modifying like the reasonings why he's doing stuff that just goes along with the story that we've created. So this is how like we diverge from the outline, but we still consider the fact that we're falling within the parameters of the outline as long as we are following this. This doesn't necessarily matter. So instead of like not upset his parents, it's to be like the hero. His hero. So that gives him like fortitude, which is what this was supposed to do, but that's more of a, like, I don't feel that's relevant to the story really, because it's more about him than it is about, you know, his parent. Because with most of these, like I said, like, I'm trying to focus on like one thing at a time. So the main point of most of my stories is trying to only have like one character and try to just flesh out that one character. Because like if I can't even flesh out one character, how am I gonna do like 10, 20, 30, 40 characters, right? So start with the basic hero thing was way more impactful than a nervous tick with the gum. Yeah. I was like, how's a way to write into this something that's like makes it like super personal to the character themselves? And then I put myself in that situation and I say, what would be inspirational for me. And I go, oh, an anime character. An anime character that I could look up to. Like Ichigo. But have something related with gum. Because, you know, it's a fantasy world and it could be anything. And what I love the most is putting things in the story that are vague enough that make people question whether they're based in reality. So it makes me wonder if people who read this story are going to try and find an anime with a character that chews gum. Even though, as far as I know, I mean, it probably exists somewhere out there, but I don't know of any anime like that. I just made that up on the fucking spot. It's like I'm making up other stories inside of my own story. The mom is so much more obviously detached without directly saying it. The intercom thing was a good touch. Yeah, it like shows the lavishness. It shows the fact that she's not personal with him at all. And it's like the whole wealth thing and about him just like talking about his dad as if his dad is like absent, right? It's like I wanted to add all this like subtext in there. Like I think that was really good subtext. But now we get to his failing. I need another toke. Letting the juices flow. But yeah, that was my worst thing, was like doing the fluoride. Because like I used to have a really bad gag reflex. I don't anymore. You wanna know why? No, you don't want to know why. You know why. Agree with Beezus. True, Eggy. He has true insight. 24-hour stream. That's not until July 6th. I think it's like July 6th or July 7th. So it's somewhere like it's like the 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th. 24 or I kill my wife and myself. Well, Eggy, since you don't have a wife, you can't kill her. So thus you can't kill yourself because you have to kill yourself. You have to kill your wife and then you. But if you don't have a wife, you can't kill your wife. So you gotta go get married first. And I think the 24-hour stream will happen before you get married. I'm sorry, buddy. You have a wife? I was gonna say, if you have a wife, then I am super glad that she hasn't thrown you out, and I hope you don't hold back your humor with her. Yep, we streamed twice. Why only twice, Eggy? You should stream more. We should all do collabs. That would be amazing. I want to do a collab with Callie, because Callie wants to do, like, because we were watching StarCraft, right? So Callie wants to do, like commentary of, like, influencer boxing. And I was like, we should co-cast it. Because my audience is Filipinas and lesbians. So they're not into Fuda? Lesbians can be into Fuda. Just because they're lesbians don't mean they don't use toys. They still got the dick in them. They just don't like, you know, they're just not attracted to men. They're way more innocent than this. When I used to stream 10 years ago, my whole chat was dudes talking about railing me. Never streamed again after that. But it's hilarious. I guess if you're like an actual chick, it's a little bit different. But like, I'm just a cross-dresser, so I just find it fucking hilarious because it's like a total trap. And half the people that click on the stream think that I'm a chick because of the yeah. I would never be a woman. Well, I mean, if you're okay with it, like if I was a chick, I probably wouldn't mind it and I'd flaunt it to get views because I don't give a fuck what people think about on the internet. I just hide my identity on the internet, right? Like, one of those things, you know? Anonymity is super important. But I don't know, here's a question. Would you trade online anonymity for the deletion of bots? I.e., everything, like you would literally, in order to connect to the internet, in order to get an ISP, you would have to have your personal ID attached to the ISP and to your PC directly. I'd trade it for the deletion of Indians. No, we're just talking about bots, because if they're real people in another country and they have like a social insurance number, like, and they're a citizen of that country and they're registered as a citizen, then, but get this, then you would know who they are because you would be able to personally identify them. So if they scammed you, you'd be able to basically do something about it to, like, the Indian government. The average Indian is hardly different from a spam bot. Yeah, but it would hold those people accountable because they would have their real IDs attached to those numbers. Right? You would do the same thing with, like, phones that you would do with, like, internet ID. So would you trade that? So, your online anonymity for the punishment of other people through the use of their real IDs. I think we need more anonymity, to be honest. I like early 2000s internet. See, I'm with you. I'm more about what happens on the internet stays on the internet, like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. The problem is too many people at this point in time have too much of a large reach for being able to enact things in real life. So I really do think that it is coming. It will happen eventually. It will take some sort of big event, but it will happen. Like, Muffin should not be... Yeah, Muffin should not be telling people he's fucking 14. 100%. When I was 14, I told everyone I was 19. Yeah, I told people I was 30. There's a UFO GIY I follow. I basically know the village he lives in just from the shit he says. He says, I'm doxing myself, but who cares? But it only takes one crazy. Yup. The only thing I'm doxing with myself is my first name. UFO Media Space gotta be mostly crazies too. Mostly, right? Like, I'm a huge believer in the gap in the jump of technology, to me, of just like, oh, well, we have the microchip now. I think the idea of a microchip is like extraterrestrial technology. And like the technology that we're using for like the internet and like current day technology is literally reverse engineered alien technology. And we shouldn't be at this tier level of technology. We should still be on like, cause like we're still running like gas powered fucking cars and shit. Like, too much of the technology evolved in one space, but never evolved in any of the other spaces. My uncle said the same thing about the gap in technology, but he also said that taking LSD made him capable of talking to dolphins. Hey, Jesus, he can be right about one of those things and still be wrong about the other one. Just because he's wrong about the other one doesn't mean he's not able to talk to dolphins when he's on LSD, okay? Give that man a Twitch channel and an unregistered firearm. Honestly, my uncle needs to stream himself. Guy broke into someone's house to test their water supply for uranium because he thinks they're testing nuclear bombs in the middle of the desert. Dude has too many stories. Bring him on here, Beezus. Bring him into the Discord, and we can have some chats. Cause I mean, they're not my stories, but I got a lot of fucking stories too. I don't know if they're true, but I got a lot of stories. Tox is an outer world being. I am Sumari. I am a being that is meant to create. So, every idea that I have, every thought that includes a being outside of myself, I am creating. The worlds and people that I imagine and write about, I am physically creating worlds with those people in them. And the more in-depth I dive into that world, the more fulfilled that creation is. And then it becomes a, like, self-fulfilling prophecy of feedback loops of continuously drawing on that existence in order to create a finer version of that tiny piece. But all of existence stems from just that idea. And that happens for everyone when everyone does it. But I actually, like, get a, like, sense of joy and excitement and, like, reverie over being a fucking god over these ideas and being able to basically do whatever I want to these creations and manipulate them like video game characters and write my own stories using their hardships, their conflicts, their downfalls, and their lives as a tool to tell my own or present my own view of the world. That's the idea.
So you think we developed computers too quickly?
This style of computer, specifically microchips, the specifics of the different types of, like, think how long it took to figure out, like, certain filaments with lights and stuff like that. It was like, what, 10, 20, 30 years? For a single filament on, like, a single thing to, like, fully perfect a light bulb that could last, like, more than, like, two years. Like, the average light bulb can last, like, up to, like, 2 years if you get, like, a really good light bulb. And usually they only, like, burn out due to, like, a power surge when they're, like, super frail. I generally don't understand how microchips store info even when I watch explanations. It's not even storing info, it's just like to discover the process, and it's not just that, Eggy, it's the fact that it's never changed. Since we've created the microchip, the only thing that we've done is made it smaller. with every technology in the entirety of human existence, when we create a technology, we continuously evolve that technology, right? So, why are microchips so different? That the technology hasn't evolved in any way except a size factor. We just put more of the same stuff in the same way. But, like, my shit computer down there is the exact same as my computer up here, except the computer up here, the Starforge PC, the bits inside of it are smaller so it can fit more, so it can do more. So thus it is more powerful. But we are getting to a point where, like, we're getting down to, like, particles. This is the world's smallest computer. That's a grain of rice. To give context, that's a grain of rice. We are literally running out of particles. Maybe that's because of a dolphin modulator. Dolphins are my favorite sea creatures. Stop picking on them. No, they're vicious, vile creatures. Dolphins rape other fucking species. They are very, very sexually fiended beings. They will kill fish and then rape their bodies. Rape jellyfish, let's be honest. They don't just rape, they rape everything. Like, they are fucked up. Dolphins are, like, and they're super intelligent and they know what they're doing. They're just twisted, fucked up creatures. They just have no understanding of that. There's like, I do what I want, bitch. Fuck you. Guess I'm going swimming this weekend. Yo! Now I forgot what I was doing with this scene. She's supposed to say something because it's like, you know, she's not the computer. Oh, she's gonna be like, moving the light. You know how they like move the light and then they like turn on the light and it's like the reflector thing with like the bulb on it. You know what I mean? Paste some tinned tuna on my cheeks and hang around a little while.
8 nonillion 574 octillion 938 septillion 936 sextillion 755 quintillion 487 quadrillion 436 trillion 759 billion 494 million.
True. What's happening with cryogen? Oh, were you not here, Eggy? Since I figured it was going to take a really long time to get my solidified, fully real version.
What's happening with cryogen?
Full version of it, that we are going to be doing intermittent. It is going to be the first thing that we edit, but we're not going to pay too much attention to it. We're going to do the restructure of it slowly. So we're going to do that over time. But I also want to write in between that, right? So we'll do like...
Wow, freshly painted nails, let me see gook gook. 10 quillion 4 billion million 590 quintillion.
Quintillion, billion, 500, and vigillion, trillion. Billion, vin... What is vigillion? I swear she said vigillion.
4839919948938292394848484848822.
Well, here we go, guys. We found it. Is there like a cost to the TTS command, or do you just use it? You just use it, Beezus. There's no cost to anything. You just fucking go ham with it.
That's how many seconds I watch it talks.
True. You're gooning the entire time, aren't you, Toe? Here, I'll bring it up for you. There you go. Go have some fun. Push yourself to the edge, but don't finish. Don't be a bad boy.
I come here in rare post-goon clarity.
Sorry, I like numbers. No fin. No fin. Not allowed. No. Close, but no.
The existence of post-nut clarity suggests a more permanent state of pre-goon delusion.
The subtext. It's all about the subtext. Read more into it. You'll find out.
Hello, Toe.
Oh shit! You called him out!
Welcome, Beezus. Do not be alarmed.
This is just a normal day, guys. This is just a normal day in a Toxis stream. Don't worry about it. That's the noise I think when I use that emote.
Smokey is my alt.
True, Toe! Oh, man.
Smokey is me in the parallel kickaverse.
Kickaverse. Oh, I believe it. Oh, I believe it.
Damn right, son.
What she's all about, boys.
Love a good foot in me moeth.
You're so going for it, Smokey. You can't even type properly. You're so out of it. It's like me. You can't. You
Jesus, do not be alarmed. I care not for your feet. I am a righteous being.
don't. Fat fingered. Yeah. You know what you did with the fat finger. That's the big toe right there.
Shish.
You don't want my feet, I promise.
Beezus, I dare you post in Discord. I will rate them bad boys.
What about my toenails now? Because, like, right now they're the same color as my nails. It's kind of hard to get my big toe in there, though. You know, it is what it is. No, Finn. No, Finn. Oh my god. Oh, you guys are
Eggy
killing
is right.
me.
You have tuberculosis or cholera.
What? You guys make me fucking choke on my water? Pretty sure I just smoke a shit ton of weed, guys.
Smokey is a demon.
That's what I'm gonna sound like after this fucking stream, because of how much Smokey is making me fucking toke. This is some bullshit. Some fat. Why did I give him so many points? Fuck!
Hitok's lung looks like a burnt boiled potato.
You guys should have seen my lungs when I smoked tobacco. Ugh.
I always watch in HD Bluetooth headphones so I get surround sound coughing. A moment of silence for the smoke wasted on coughing. You can see him, fighting for his life. To cough Smokey.
Either you make me talk, or you make me laugh.
Agagahahaha, Bill is dying on the inside.
The word came to me.
He is bracing harder than me when the 55-year-old divorcee is about to pee in my nostrils. Yeah, take that shit.
Damn, bro. Oh, you're killing me. You guys are killing me.
Now bend over and wink at me.
I mean, what? Huh?
Smokey, you made him burp and cough and snot. Just leave Tummy's piss and shit and you have the set.
You're fucking killing me. The back-to-back tokes are just like... I'm making a new rule, guys. If you redeem a toke within like 5 minutes of me taking a toke, I'm not taking that toke for another 5 minutes.
Like a busted old engine trying to start after a decade in the rain. Smokey, you made him paranoid.
Jesus.
Anxiety next.
That's how it works. That's why we just go back to the story and put our anxiety into Michael's head. Or Mitchell.
He already twitching
Wait,
out about
Michael?
the ghost that fucks with his lamp.
You mean... Oops. Plus this? Whatever the fuck it did to my light? Not just that light, but my actual, like, house light? Not the stream
Okay,
light?
guys, sorry to interrupt the story time.
I'll interrupt your story time, Smokey.
With hot, sexy time.
Oh yay. Smokey treats it docs like I treat a sim.
Dance, monkey, dance! Dance, monkey, fucking dance! Look at the monkey dance! That's what I'm fucking here for, guys.
Smokey redeems firework inside house fire redeem.
Okay, that would be fucking funny. That would be fucking funny. Pull the Kai Sanat, just burn down your entire house and be like, no guys, it was fake. Guys, it was fake. It was fake. It's literally what you do. Yeah, I should never go near fireworks. That last toke did you in a talk. Yeah, it was the back-to-back. Must have snuck some crack in there.
Looks like it's just you and me, sweet cheeks.
Ooh. You're a sneaky fuck. You're a sneaky fuck. I love it. True.
Left all alone to our own devices.
What a line. What a line. That was the what was that the ghost? Yeah, Aggie, that was 100% the ghost. It was probably the ghost of Cuck Chair. Where the fuck is Cuck Chair? He hasn't been around forever. Wink wink, nudge nudge. How's it going, Beezus? I think maybe Cuck forgot his password. Oh shit, Eggy, you didn't write it down? That's what happens, man. My problem is I think in order to fix that alert sound, it might be the all chat. In order to do that, I'm gonna have to... Just looking at CryoGen for a bit. It's a long read, Beezus. It's a long read. Like, we read it, it took us like an hour and 10 minutes to read it at like a normal pace. So you could probably read it in like 20, you could probably speed read it in like 25 minutes, 25 minutes. And if you have any notes about it as far as like structure and idea goes, let me know. Because I absolutely love feedback of any kind. I sped Reddit in 7 minutes. It's about space. But Eggy, you've done the math on that, right? I was gonna say you've done the math on that, right? Because like I did the rough math on that just to be sure, and even rounding up, like that's like 600 to 800 words a minute. That's like 10 words a second. I read War and Peace in 40 minutes. It's about Russia. Never heard that one, but that's pretty funny. I could definitely go with that one. See, where did that sound come from, guys? I don't know where that sound came from. It's a phantom sound. Fuck if I know. Cheers 4. True. Thank you, Eggy Mayo.
Cheered X4. Thank you so much, Eggy Mayo 80085. Your support is much appreciated. Less than 4,
True.
less than 3 plus 1.
Dude, what are you doing?
I'm giving you my earth germs. I'm gonna kill you with my cold. Die, alien.
I'm not an alien, dillweed. I'm a henchman. And you're not a venture brother. Who the hell are you?
I'm Hank's friend.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Would you believe I'm Brock Sampson's long-lost son?
If that were true, I don't think I would have caught you so easily.
I couldn't run because I had a lighter up my ass.
Okay, now I believe you're Hank's friend.
Sorry, Brovitz. All I had left. Eggy, don't waste anything on me, please. That's not... I don't need that. It's okay. Don't worry about it. All the support I need is you just being here, watching the stream, and enjoying it, and giving me feedback, and letting me know what's, you know, what's working and what's not working, right? Just like Book. Book's like she doesn't like necessarily the StarCraft stuff, which is understandable. I don't know how she feels about the reacts. I don't think she likes the reacts either. I think she just likes the writing section, which we haven't done as much, so we kind of, you know, but it is what it is. You know, they don't stick around, but she seems to be sticking around, so that's what matters, right? You just slowly integrate them into the system, and eventually they'll be stuck in the train wreck and unable to leave, just like when we were talking about Fudas. It's just, it is what it is, you know? It's a train wreck, but it's like, it's an automated train, and it's a cargo train. So no people or animals or anything are getting injured. It's just funny because it's like, oh shit, look, it derailed. But you know that, like, no one was harmed. It's just crazy. Not a train wreck. A runaway mine train. A runaway mine cart? Is that like full of like radioactive material and explosives? Who's just whizzing around like fucking Donkey Kong in a fucking minecart or some shit, just ready to hit that TNT.
Bro is so locked in.
I'm so close, Eggy. I'm so close. Like, this is it. This is it. This is the end. This is all there is.
We love it. Docs on the hustle.
Like, it's just that last conversation. Cause yeah, like he's trying to like distract himself now. But I added in this other scene of like psychologically fucking with him and pretending that he was touching him so that he would be like, oh, I'm imagining it, right? And that's kind of what this scene was. So now we're on this one. He's got to get the fuck out of there as soon as possible. Damn it. We did he again. All I. Where did we go wrong? His. My. My. I. We swapped back to he so fast. I'm like, how long have I been on he again? God damn, I'm too tired for this shit. We are rushing the ending here. But I don't feel like it doesn't need to be rushed. Like, you know, like he got the freezing, he got the cavities, he got told what he needs to do, he went to the car, he chewed the gum, he ate his tongue. I think that's pretty simple right there. Like, I almost want to just end right here. And you're like, oh, shit, he shouldn't have done that.